What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Doing all right?
Doing good, dude.
We got Bryce Ray with us today. Let's talk about that last name a little bit. Ray.
Dude, it's been a job to try and get people to pronounce that right this whole time. Man. Especially moving to a different state, man.
Right. So, it's spelled R-E-E-G, pronounced Ray.
Yeah, so it's very, very German. I had to look it up a while ago to make sure that Ray was in fact pronounced the right pronunciation. I got Reeg my whole life. But it is pronounced Ray. It is Ray. For the people that know me, my close friends say Ray. If you don't, you just see it, never hear it. It's Reeg. I've kind of gotten over it, man.
Every show you played in Nashville, they announce you as Bryce Reeg. It's pretty funny, but, I mean...
I've been called worse.
Do they know it in Iowa as Ray, or do they call you Reeg up there as well?
It's actually a family, it's kind of a family debate. Half my dad's side said Ray growing up, half my dad's side said Reeg. So when I was like 6, I'd always just be like, my name is Bryce Michael Ray Reeg.
Michael Ray Reeg.
Michael Ray Reeg.
Michael Ray Reeg.
You might be onto something there.
Can't change your name now. I mean, you're starting to get up there, man. So
yeah,
people are finding out who you are, which is a good thing. But if they don't know how to, I mean, it's like Grande, Grandy.
Yeah, Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple little different things there, but. All right, man. Let's get into this. What's your favorite pastime, bro? Besides drinking. I know you.
I was gonna say Busch Light was a sport, man. That's up there.
You'd definitely be winning,
dude. I like just stay off the music stuff, dude. I really enjoyed sports growing up. I was a basketball player my whole life. My dad was really into sports and baseball,
right,
soccer, cross.
You went to college on a basketball scholarship, right?
I did. I played for the shortest amount of time you probably could in college. I think I went to Hell Week, and that was enough to figure out I wanted to play music.
Hell Week always a good time.
Oh shit, man, it was rough. But yeah, man, that was a big part of my life, equal part of my life for a long time with music, man.
So. What'd you end up going to school for?
Psychology. Yep. Did psychology and sociology at Loras. I got Loras College in Dubuque. I have a semester left before I get that piece of paper. And I've been out for probably 4 years. I know.
What are you doing? Besides drinking Busch Light?
I'm trying to figure out the psychology of why I drink Busch Light.
Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of people...
Have you figured that out yet?
No. I'll check back here in a couple years. I think that's why a lot of people go to school for psychology, man, just to figure out why you're so fucked up.
Man, I see that pretty guitar over there. What kind is it?
That is the new addition to the family, man. That's my new Gallagher Doc Watson model. I picked up in War Trace actually, I wish I could say I picked up in War Trace. I picked that up in Murfreesboro about a month ago, man.
So Gallagher originated in War Trace and now is owned by David. What's his last name?
Bro, I'm gonna kick myself. I just know him as...
I can't remember his last name.
Guru David.
My facts guy over there is not looking it up, so we'll pass that on to him for now.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna write that off as a Peyton.
As a Peyton gig.
Yeah. But man, I do love it. I played an art and I've been playing in art and Lutherie for probably the past 6 years, and just a $200 something I got online, but I really trust the brand. So this is a hell of an upgrade.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful guitar. That Doc Watson, man, nobody can play like him.
He's the best. He is the blind best, man.
Oh yeah, man, he's amazing.
Absolute monster. So you know our buddy Chris Morris?
Yeah.
He has, I don't know if you know this, he has one of the original posters from the War Trace Music Festival when Doc Watson performed. Man, I wish I knew who was all on it, but who was that artist that did all the stencils, the pencil work? He would do all these promotional pictures just in pencil.
It's Harry Kellogg.
Harry Kellogg?
Yeah.
He probably would he have been around back?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, Harry's probably 60 now, but he was probably about 20 years old whenever that was going on.
Dude, Chris has
amazing artist
in a frame. The original, it's beautiful, dude. Yeah. He's got a couple prints of it too, but man, he is like, this is the most valuable thing.
Yeah, I actually got Harry Kellogg. He's been working on a project for me since my father passed away. It's a drawing of my dad. So I don't know how much he's going to charge me for that.
Ooh,
but,
dude, he's the guy to do it, though.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing. He's an amazing artist.
God dang.
But, I mean...
By the way, the new owner of Gallagher Guitar is David Mathis.
David Mathis. I was going to say Matthews. I didn't want to fuck it up.
Yeah. David Mathis.
He's
a genius, man.
By the way, man, a little Gallagher plug, dude. They will... You know how you got in life you meet people halfway?
Yeah.
That's not them at all. They will come knocking on your fucking door, dude. I had some buzzing going on with this when I first got it because it was so used to those, temperature controlled rooms.
Right.
And I brought it back here, and we don't have that. Not even fucking close. But it just started buzzing because the wood started settling in and all this.
In.
Well, he heard from Asher that it was doing that. Well, he gave me a call. Well, one, didn't realize the thing had a truss rod in it, man. And Asher didn't either. He's had Gallagher. This is Asher Cataldo, a really good buddy as well. He's had Gallagher's for the past 6-7 years.
Right.
Didn't realize there was a truss rod going through the thing. Like, I don't think they do, man. Well, we called David, and he was like, yeah, you got to go behind the bracing and all this. But, yeah, we figured it out. Did some surgery on it, and he, just kept up the next week asking about it, man, making sure I got that buzz figured out.
Gallagher's always been a great businessman. I've, of course, known him my whole life, so
they really go out of the way for you.
Oh yeah, and hand make your guitars the best of their ability. They're amazing guitars, man.
And we went up and when I was fixing to buy this one, and he gave us a whole tour of the shop. Man, he took us back to where they build them and met some of the workers. Just the coolest, nicest people, man.
Right.
Real like mom and pop vibe when you go in there.
Well, can you tell me how you got to our area in Tennessee, man? Like, I know there was a show up in Iowa where Asher and good buddy Zach Donegan come up to, and tell me a little bit about that trip right there.
Yeah, man. So I was working at a music store at the time called Lock 12 in Bellevue, Iowa, and knew these guys were coming up from Tennessee. Actually, shout out to good buddy Tyler Peters.
Yeah, man.
He, I think the story goes, he was at a party down here or something and met these guys, Asher and Zach, and convinced them to take a trip to up north, and they did. I knew they were coming for a while. All I knew was that these musicians from Nashville were coming up. It's like, hell yeah, I got to be here for this, but I got a wedding to play this day. Came the night before when I knew they were coming in, and I was working at the bar. Asher and Zach come walking on. Asher fucking just swagged out, guitar in hand, sunglasses on. Just thought he was just a badass.
Yeah, man.
Badass of badasses. And man, really, he was super down to earth. We got to talking about our favorite people, music wise, and that we gravitated towards like Steve Goodman and John Prine. And our love for them, he was more of a John Prine. I was more on the Steve Goodman end because of his picking abilities, man. Right. But that was what we bonded over, man, over a couple beers, and we talked. He was like, dude, you coming to the show tomorrow? I was like, man, I got this one I got to do myself, but I'll book it back. Well, fast forward, I was booking it back after this wedding. Ended up getting pulled over on the way to Lock 12 to make to their gig. It was probably like a half hour before they were done with their set. And it just... I was probably going by 85 and a 55. Made it.
How many Busch Lights were you in at that point when you got pulled over? That one
probably
cop
that.
You.
Probably like a comfortable 6.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And he probably knew by my eyes whether Bryce should have been pulled over or not, or continue. But he's like, hey, he looks like he's doing all right. Let's get him to the gig.
Let's get him on going.
Yeah, man. And Bellevue's such a music town, man. We got a really cool music community up there.
Really nice one cop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I can't.
It's about like my town, War Trace, man. Daddy don't do nothing.
That's it, man. They got to do it because the street lights won't do it. We don't have any fucking street lights.
We got one stoplight in town and it blinks. It ain't even a regular red light.
Yeah, it's just like that Christmas light that the neighbor forgot to take down.
It's actually got a light switch on the telephone pole. We used to, as kids, go down there and cut it off all the time.
It's got a sensor on it. Oh shit! Wake up! Somebody's coming.
Danny had to put a lock on it, like them locks that you put around like the air conditioners and stuff.
Because of you guys flipping the fucking
switch. Flipped it off.
So there goes those Riddle boys, man.
Yeah.
Not much to do in a one streetlight town
Ah.
besides fuck with the streetlight.
And drink beer, man. That's all we do.
God dang.
That's all we do, man.
Yeah, well, Bellevue wasn't too far off, man. But anyway, I played that. Ended up getting on stage with Asher and Zach that night. Did some lead stuff and shit. Asher and I ended up bonding some more. We stayed up and wrote music till probably 8 that morning. Zach had other extracurricular activities going on.
Imagine that. Story of Zach right
Yeah,
there.
other priorities, dude.
Which one was that? The women?
It's more like which women was that?
He loves them women, man. Which I do too, but he loves
Oh yeah,
them
no,
women.
he's a seasoned vet.
Oh, you can call that.
Shit.
All right.
So
man,
yeah,
this-
game over after all that, dude. It was I moved
So
down.
you moved down here. The first night I met you,
Yep.
you played this little song called "Boots by the Door."
That I did.
Rocked it out. We had a house party. It was crazy wild.
Shit, I think
We drank a lot.
I got
Of
here-
water.
Of water. It looked like water.
Yeah, it come in a little blue can.
Yeah. Well, and a clear jug too.
Oh, that's not water.
I got here, man. It was a really bad storm. You remember that?
Yeah,
It was
man.
coming down, and we had just got off the main highway, and my mom was actually driving because I'm sitting there. You know, I didn't know anybody. I didn't even know Elliot, who I was coming to move in with,
Right.
and I knew Asher and Zach. That was it.
And Brent.
I guess I knew Brent. I think he might have been in on the extracurriculars that night too. I'm not sure, so I didn't talk to him as much.
Pretty
But I knew
positive he was.
yeah, I knew Brent, and yeah, man, we
Brent,
got
that's
here.
cool.
I was drinking beers in the passenger seat. My mom, God bless her, was driving through that hell of a storm, and we're on these back roads, dude. We're on Coop. We came in on Coop, and that's windy as.
I don't know
That's
why
why he
the
is my love
GPS
life.
took you down that.
I don't
but
either, dude.
that Coop Road is terrible, man.
Shit, especially at 10 o'clock in a fucking torrential rain. Yeah, my mom's like, where am I dropping my son off?
Right.
What am I getting him into? Well, we come in off of Bellbucker War Trace. We see a big porch full of drinking and potential future buddies. And yeah, I walked into open arms, man. I remember bringing Elliot a 12er of Twisted Tea, and he handed me a bottle of moonshine, and it was game over after that.
Been besties ever since. Besties for the resty.
Damn right, man.
It's been a wild run, man, since you moved down here. The first day you were down here, well, after that night, we went up to Winters, wasn't that? Winters?
Yeah, it was that week, I believe.
man.
It was that week, because it was right around Summer Nam, and
Yeah.
you all picked me up from, shit, where were we at? Gallatin?
Gallatin.
Yeah,
We
we were
picked
in
you up in
Gallatin. And,
Man, honestly, I thought we picked you up from here, but I started drinking
Dude,
early that day.
we very well could. See, that's the beauty of it, so we can make the story whatever we want.
Yeah, so we picked you up in Gallatin.
It was in Gallatin. We were in Gallatin. I was actually over at Miranda Lambert's parents' house having a steak dinner, and you picked me up.
Nice, man.
Yeah, now that's the story.
Well, I mean, could have went with Carrie or something.
Actually,
Miranda.
I'm not
sexy,
kidding
though.
when my Uber driver said, he's like, yeah. No, I think it was Taylor Swift's parents lived, and I'm not bullshitting now.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's parents lived on that same stretch.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I think it might have been Miranda Lambert's had, like, a summer home or some
I'm
shit over
sure.
there, dude. It's Gallatin.
She's got like 19 of them.
He could have told me, you know,
She lives in New York and stays
Toby
here.
Toby Keith stayed in the
Right.
Airbnb before me or something. I would have believed it. Fuck. Same with dude going to winners and losers. I didn't realize quite yet the gravity of that
Oh,
place.
man, that place is so stacked.
Because there was a band playing, right? It was a Sunday. I do
Yeah.
remember it was a Sunday. And these
He was
guys
playing
were-
Snake Farm, remember?
Yeah, it was like younger kid.
Yeah. Younger kid and that older gentleman playing the guitar. I can't remember their names, man.
Shit, I have his name saved actually because we
I
had
was
a good
really
conversation.
drunk that day.
Shit, yeah, we got into Dickle drops or something.
Yeah, it was bad.
But man, I remember. I think you set that up because I wouldn't have gone up and been like, "Hey man, let me play a couple songs."
Yeah,
Like, you're like, "Hey, our buddy's here."
I went up there and I was like, hey, man, my buddy, he's a hell of a guitarist and he's just moved down here from Iowa. What do you think about him letting him play a couple songs? He's like, hell yeah, bro, let's go. And then 10 minutes later went by and Brent went up there and talked to him as well. And Brent's like, man, you got to get this kid up here. And then all of a sudden, they're like, yeah,
Like, yeah, we're
come
gonna go
on,
on break.
we need to
Fuck
take
it.
a break anyways. And then, of course, a day of all days, there was this group of people from 2 cities away from Bellevue, Iowa, up there.
Go
and
in
just
with-
bring the whole crowd into the outdoor porch at Winters, and we just jammed out for I don't